So welcome to this quick little training that I have for you guys today. I have obviously recently, my entire business actually is obviously built off an organic marketing strategy. And I was just sitting down today and I was revisiting my own organic marketing funnel. And I thought, what better idea than to really start to break down and give you guys some insights into what my funnel looks like and how I leverage organic marketing to make consistent high ticket sales within my business. So this is really just a value piece to share some insights for you guys into the ins and outs of my actual business myself. So then you can hopefully take some value away from this and integrate a few things into your businesses also. So what we're going to have a look at in this training is my organic marketing funnel. Okay, now there's three key pieces to this organic marketing funnel that we are going to dive into, and that is looking at the TOFU, MOFU, and BOFU sections of the funnel. Now, if you've never heard of a funnel before, or you just lack the clarity around what a funnel is, really a funnel is as simple as being the theoretical journey that your audience goes through between discovering you and becoming a client of yours. So you can, of course, have paid funnels, which is really built around ads, and you can also have organic funnels, which don't require any ad spend or any investment at all. It just leverages organic marketing strategies. So my funnels personally are all organic marketing funnels. I don't have any ad spend when it comes to bringing leads into my world and moving them through to becoming a paying client. So when we say TOFU, MOFU, and BOFU, right, it sounds pretty funny. I remember when I first heard someone say TOFU, MOFU, BOFU, I was like, the fuck you talking about? I'm sorry, what? But then it's pretty straightforward when you actually realize what it means. TOFU stands for top of funnel. MOFU stands for middle of funnel. And BOFU stands for bottom of funnel. So we just put the U on the end so it sounds fun. Right? You could say top, mof, bof. But essentially, these are the three core elements of a funnel. So you've got the top of your funnel, the middle of your funnel, and then your bottom of your funnel. And essentially, what our goal is to bring our leads into the top of the funnel and move them all the way down, narrow them down. See how it gets thinner and thinner and thinner? We want to narrow them all the way down to the bottom of funnel. So when we're looking at the top of funnel, this intention is to attract. Okay, and we'll dive deeper into how I leverage Instagram for this key pillar. But the top of funnel is all about attracting in our ideal clients. Middle of funnel is then all about nurturing them, right? We get them in, we bring them into the top of our funnel, and then we want to nurture them here in the middle of the funnel. And we'll be talking about how I use these different platforms to nurture my audience. And then bottom of funnel is obviously the very end point, right? That's the destination we want to get our clients to, right? Where we're ultimately selling to them. Point of sale. Think of bottom of funnel. It's the point of sale. It's the point in which your audience takes action. So we've got top of funnel, middle of funnel, bottom of funnel. Attract, nurture, action. Okay. This is how we're moving people through our audience. Now, let's dive deeper into each of these sections of the funnel and have a look at how I am personally leveraging each within my own organic marketing strategy. So let's take a look at the top of funnel to start out. Center that a bit so you can see the full text. So top of funnel. The goal of the top of our funnel is to really attract new audience members into our funnel by giving something that they ultimately want. So this is where you hear like lead magnets, right? Something that's going to draw your ideal audience in. That's why we leverage them to bring people into our funnel. Now, different ways that I am bringing people into my funnel. Well, daily reels to attract new leads to my page, right? This is super easy. Instagram is my main focus for when it comes to the top of my funnel. Instagram is what I'm working with here. Okay, that's maybe for you, like the top of your funnel might be TikTok, or maybe there's a different platform that you prefer. But for me personally, and for my clients, Instagram is the top of their funnel. So obviously leveraging daily reels to reach new audiences is one way that we're going to bring people into our funnel. Doing carousels to attract new leads to our page as well. Carousels have a really great shareability factor. With the content strategy that I teach my clients inside of the Align Coaching Academy, they learn exactly how it is I get, you know, countless shares and saves on my carousels. I've had like over 100 shares on some of my carousels before, and same when it comes to saves also. So if you can be leveraging the correct sort of structure for these sorts of posts, there's really high shareability factor there. And so obviously when someone's sharing your content, that's going to be new eyes from new audiences coming onto your page, which again, like is bringing new leads into your funnel. Then weekly lead magnet opt-ins, right? To funnel audience members through to my nurture sequence. So this can be to extract leads from my existing audience, or again, like a lead magnet could be leveraged to attract new audiences in as well. But generally what it's going to do is it's going to extract leads from your current audience. So leveraging that on a weekly, if not monthly basis. Then we have like monthly challenges and workshops as well. Again, this is to boost that lead generation from your existing audience, and also to invite people from other audiences in also. And then weekly live streams to extract leads from your audience also. So these are all key ways in which I leverage Instagram to attract new audiences into the top of my funnel. Now, the CTA that I use when we're bringing people into my funnel is really aligned with the delivery of value, right? So we're directing our audience to opt in to receive free trainings and get people into our funnel and into our nurture sequences. So at the top of the funnel, the call to action isn't buy from me. The call to action is put your hand up if you want this free value, essentially, that I'm giving out to you. Okay, so top of funnel. That is how I'm currently leveraging my TOFU, okay, on Instagram. Now let's look at the middle of funnel. In my middle of funnel, I've actually got quite a few things happening, okay? So if you're brand new to business, I want to shrink this box down. If you're brand new to business, you might not be dealing with all of these different things from the get-go. In fact, there should be one more on here. There should be YouTube. I've also got YouTube and this point of my funnel. Okay. So we'll come back to that and we'll explore that a little bit deeper. But if you're brand new to business, then I don't expect you to have all of these different legs set up inside of your funnel at this point. And I've been in business for over 2 years now, and I've been progressively expanding everything that I've been doing. You really want to focus on one thing and master that first and then move on to the next. I see too many people like try to do too many things at once, and then they can't like properly execute it or consistently show up for it. So middle of funnel, MOFU. The goal is to nurture your audience through deeper value delivery. So our goal at the top of our funnel was to bring new leads into our audience, right? So now we're at that middle portion. We want to nurture these leads that we've brought in. We want to raise their prospect awareness. We want to warm them up and prepare them to get ready to buy from us at the bottom of funnel, okay? So the first way that I do this is in Facebook groups, okay? Facebook groups is something that I teach all of my clients to leverage, because this is the easiest first step to take when it comes to creating new ways to nurture your audience and like leveraging those different platforms. Facebook groups are very low effort, which is why they're so great. So I nurture my audience through Facebook in the sense of weekly live trainings to build more trust and connection, and also through weekly lead magnets and resources for them to opt into. And again, like direct my audience to different parts of my funnel so then we can deepen that connection with them. The podcast is another way that I nurture my audience in the middle of my funnel. So with the podcast, oftentimes I do a CTA for them to book call. So that's almost directing them to that point of sale, directing them to that bottom piece of the funnel. And then I also share like resource links, which will further nurture them if they're still within the middle of the funnel here. Guest collaborations as well are really great when it comes to podcasts. Again, for bringing new people into the top of your funnel. That's another key way that we can do that there through podcasting. Then I have my email list. My email list has become a really big element in the middle of my funnel. Email lists are a fair bit of work if you want to do them well and do them properly. But in saying that, like if you don't feel connected to jumping on Facebook, then an email list would be a perfect first step for you as well. But it is a whole other skill in itself because there is specific ways to actually go about leveraging email marketing. So that's another whole ball game in itself. But in the middle of my funnel, I have my email list, and this does a lot of work for me. I've got weekly brand awareness emails, which really strengthen community connection. And I've also got weekly sales emails, which really help to build awareness, trust, and authority with my community. So that's doing a lot of work for me there in the middle of my funnel, moving people to that bottom of funnel point. And there's always CTAs in my email list as well. YouTube is a really great resource to be leveraging as well. And the reason why I like YouTube is for long form value. Okay, so if someone wants to get a taste of what it's like to work with me, I mean, look, you're here on this training right now. This training is listed in my YouTube. This is a really great way for me to strengthen my connection with you, for you to be able to see that I know what I'm talking about. I can establish that authority. I can educate. I can give to you, right? So YouTube is, again, like a really great key piece in the middle of my funnel, which is there for the sake of nurturing and value delivery. So when it comes to call to actions then, what I really look at in this middle of funnel piece is either an opt-in call to action. So, if that's opting into a training or opting into a certain part of my email list or opting into something for that additional value delivery, or it will be to book a call, right? That CTA right there, to book a call, is then what's going to drive our audience through to the bottom of funnel, okay? So let's look at bottom of funnel now. We've got BOFU. We've reached the bottom. Now, the goal of our BOFU is to convert leads into clients. So we had our TOFU, which was to attract, our MOFU, which was to nurture. Now we have our BOFU, which is to convert, okay? So really what we're doing here is we're directing action to book a call or to make a purchase, depending on what your directive is. And we're really leveraging those DM conversations, story CTAs, or any final touch points of any opt-in sequence in order to drive towards that point of sale. Okay, so for me, the bottom of my funnel is sales calls. I do occasionally sell in the DMs and on my stories, but that's only low ticket. If anyone ever wants to get into one of my high ticket programs, such as the Academy or one-to-one, they have to go through a discovery call, which means the discovery call is the bottom of my funnel. So I hope that makes sense for you. Let's go to the top one more time and take another peek at this diagram once more. Okay, so we have our organic marketing funnel. We have, let's stretch this up more. Okay, awesome. So we have TOFU. TOFU was to attract, okay? And I leverage Instagram as the top of my funnel. That is the first touch point for anyone to come through my system. Then we have MOFU, middle of funnel, which is to nurture. And majority of my nurturing is done through Facebook, podcasts, email, and YouTube. Technically, Instagram is also where I nurture too, consistently through my content, right? So Instagram is to attract and to nurture. But then here we have all my other levels of support for nurturing in the MOFU section of the funnel. And then finally, we've got BOFU, the bottom of funnel, which is action oriented. And for me, that's getting people to book a discovery call, okay? So with that said, here it is again. This is the overall outline of my organic marketing funnel, how I leverage TOFU, MOFU, and BOFU within my strategy to attract, nurture, and drive my audience to take action. So with that said, guys, before we jump off this training, I just want to put this plug here for the Aligned Coaching Academy, because inside of the academy, really what we dive deep into is mastering your organic marketing strategy. So if this has scraped the surface of something you really do want to dive deeper into and come up with a really personalized strategy around, then the academy is the place where we can do that, because inside of the academy, I have business owners coming in, and within 30 days, we completely reconstruct their organic marketing strategy, and they see high ticket clients being signed before the end of their first month. I have had clients who have come in and have made over 9,000 US dollars within the first 30 days of them integrating this organic marketing funnel, this organic marketing strategy into their businesses. Okay. So if you are wanting to dive deep into that, this is the whole six-figure ecosystem that we do work through inside of the academy. But looking over at the social strategy in particular, we really start to look deeply into your brand design, profile optimization, attraction marketing, and then lead generation and optimization for your organic marketing strategy. Okay, so this is an ecosystem. Everything really does interconnect with each other. So in order to have a really thriving organic marketing ecosystem, we really need to make sure that all the boxes are being checked in your business in terms of how your offer is structured, what's your sales system that's set up to follow your organic marketing system, and so on. So this is the place to go to really integrate this entire six-figure ecosystem into your own business. And so we can start getting you those results and those wins really, really quickly within those first 30 days of you joining us in the academy. So if you are interested in having a chat about the academy, what I want you to do is scan the QR code that is on the screen right now. And basically what that's going to direct you towards is an inquiry form. I'll just get you to fill out the form with as much information as you can about your business, and then I'll reach out to you. Me or my team will reach out to you about scheduling in a one-to-one chat. It's a non-commitment chat. So basically what that means is jumping on that call doesn't mean that you're committing to sign up to the academy. All it means is that you're committed to jumping on, having a chat, and seeing if the academy will be the right fit for you. And then if it is, incredible, we can move forward and start working on your own six-figure ecosystem together. If not, then no worries at all. I'm sure there's some other way that I'll continue to support you in your businesses from there. So feel free to scan that QR code if you are interested in inquiring about the academy. Otherwise, I hope that you've enjoyed this training and you found it helpful. Please go dig deep inside the rest of the trainings here in the YouTube library, and also go integrate, okay? Take what you've learned from this training, go integrate it into your business, and let's see some results happening for you.